While I do love the overall paint apps and the overall execution of Hiya Toys and how impressive it actually looks, I still think s.h.monsterarts did a better job. How's it going, my honest viewers? It is I, CyberKnight-Miky, back with another Godzilla review, and today's synopsis is with the Hiya Toys Exquisite Basic Godzilla Heat Ray version from Godzilla vs. Kong. And of course the box is literally looking like, why does it look like one of my thumbnails? Now I got this Godzilla at Gundamit, which I will link in the description, where you can also get other Godzilla goodies down there, which they look great. And you know what's also great? If you hit the like and subscribe button, you have no other choice. You're stuck here. But anyway, let's take a look at how amazing this Godzilla is. Which, spoilers, in short is, yes, he's worth it. But the long answer, well, let's dive in. So this Godzilla is literally just a repaint of the Godzilla 2019, which makes sense since they both share the same CGI model, so it's understandable. Literally identical. The difference is with the overall paint apps. And of course, if you want to know the overall articulation, I already stated in my 2019 review. If you want to know my full synopsis of this overall sculpting and painting of this guy, it will be in the link in the description or up there. But one thing I will state about this Godzilla is the overall paint apps with the overall atomic effect that he has in the film, which I will say for something that is trying to be more stylized instead of accuracy, since and it's not completely accurate, since the light should be in the cracks and not the overall full on the dorsal spine, since that effect was pretty much done perfectly well with this Godzilla from s.h.monsterarts, and we will talk about s.h.monsterarts later on. But for now, I would say that for what they were going, I would say they really nailed it out of the park. Much better than the NECA's attempt trying to do a kind of this effect with the atomic blast with their GVK, which in concept it works, but execution, if you remove that beam, he looks like he's been eating some, well, kaiju blue or blueberry muffin or blueberry pie or smooth cooch. But this, I would say it's kind of done, it does look like atomic radiation, since if you've seen in the shot where Godzilla literally trying to drill into hollow earth, which that scene is insane, which, holy crap, Godzilla is OP. You will know that he actually did glow in the chest, which this actually does make sense. And I will say the paint apps on the eyes, it looks really damn good. I mean, that looks like he's been glowing. His eyes is literally glowing. And of course his mouth is also painted, which makes sense since he does shoot off his radiation, his atomic breath. And of course, even so, his mouth is also sculpted very well. Don't even think about it, degenerates. Either way, his dorsal spines looks amazingly beautiful and very stylish. And then we come to the dorsal spines on the tail, which actually looks more accurate in the film. And it goes down all the way to the tip of the tail, which is quite amazing. And of course, even though it is really well painted, I do have some minor critique, which is literally, well, minor, and with the overall articulation, such as the arms being like NECA but very limited, such as the 90-degree, not even pulling more than 90-degree elbow, which even the s.h.monsterarts pulled that a little bit well. I mean, come on. But, and of course the articulation of the torso could have been better. And let's not talk about the neck, since I already stated in my kind of original review that it could have been just more of a double, well, kind of just not instead just double ball joint on the neck. It could have had a cut in the middle, since if you remove the sleeves here, which is intentional, you see there's literally a kind of a just regular ball bell style ball joint, which some of you may just say nitpicky, but then you also have Rodan, which also has that kind of thing that I kind of really wish he had, so there's no really excuse. But when you also consider the accessories, it's kind of understandable. But you know what they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, the overall articulation does really move very well. Now it does come with other stuff there also, since it is the heat ray version. It comes with a separate neck piece, which is meant for literally him shooting up in the sky, which he did in King of the Monsters, and also the scene where he's trying to shoot his atomic breath on Kong in the ship. And of course you also got an alternate head instead of together with the default head, which with that one is literally just different sculpting, just a different head, and of course it is quite identical to the default, but without the detail on the in the mouth and no teeth, which is understandable. And of course we come with the breath piece, which is holy crap, this is just beautiful. And as for size comparison, here we have it next to the Godzilla 2019 set and Spitfire, and of course poster color version, of course, for the legendary Godzilla. And yeah, they really got the inspiration for this beam, just more chunky and without any stamp ports, which I will talk about that later. But for now, let's just admire the amount of detail of this beam effect. Just the fact that they actually went for it, it's just beautiful. Now to swap off the overall heads, all you need to do is just pop it off, which is quite easy. But if you want to use the alternate head on this just regular 3-piece sleeves, you're gonna angle the ball joint here, and then you just need to pop the which of course, given the alternate head is different since it's angled upward instead of just downward, you're gonna angle it like so. And once you pop it in, and I do recommend you use heat for your figures, which is it's actually good for if you do that. Use heat when you use your figures, otherwise you will break them. And then you just pop it in, and then boom. Because if you actually pop it up like so, it wouldn't actually do it. But for me, it kind of did work, since the amount of recordings I literally did. You have no idea how much I've recorded this goddamn figure. I tried to make it short, guys. I'm trying to make it short. Either way, now it's actually angled like so. You can finally put in the atomic breath piece like so, and boom! Now this is amazing. I don't know about you, but we have gone a long way, and this is just a beautiful sight. And to do the shoot upward in the sky scene, you literally need to remove those sleeves and put this piece up here. And then you're gonna literally attach the head in a certain angle, but you also gotta do it in a correct angle, otherwise, since the scoot here is literally sculpted, so it will literally bend here, because if you try to do it here, it would just budge, and it wasn't designed for this to literally bend upward. So it's understandable why they literally did separate pieces. So you're just gonna make sure you have the right position of the ball socket joints, and you gotta pop it in like so. And once it's snug in, now you have the Godzilla literally just roaring upwards. And now you can place the beam like so, and now you have finally the pose where he literally shoots his atomic breath up in the sky, just beautifully. I don't know about you, but this is just pure beauty. And before you ask, yes, you can literally put the default head on this neck, so now you can literally recreate him literally swimming in the ocean, but even more swiftly. Like, holy crap, this is just mind-bogglingly insane. It's lovely. Mwah, chef's kiss. And here we have him next to, in size comparison, here we have him next to Doomslayer, s.h.monsterarts Kong, which I will get the Hiya Toys version later on, but for now, this actually works. Even with the s.h.monsterarts Godzilla, and I'm looking forward for a Hiya Toys version. Here wait a minute. Oh, where had the time gone? That was literally 9 years ago. Jesus Christ, I'm old. And here we have him next to the s.h.monsterarts Godzilla 2021, which, yeah, they actually looks good together. And if you want my overall synopsis of which one is better, of course this one is better because of the stylized, the price, and the overall accessories, instead of just the open hands, which, even though it is on point in the scene, it is kind of disappointing it doesn't come with a beam effect at all. And of course, let's not also forget about the other one, which is literally the s.h.monsterarts Godzilla 2019 poster color version, which out of the two and out of the three, I would say, yeah, third, second, first. Fight me. Don't. And here we have him next to the other Monsterverse collection, which I have so far, and they look good together. I'm still waiting for Hiya Toys King Ghidorah. And maybe s.h.monsterarts Ghidorah for the special color version. It is inevitable. So yeah, that was the Hiya Toys Godzilla Heatbreak version, and yeah, overall for 50 bucks and with the accessories, yeah, he's definitely worth the price of admission. I will definitely say that. And of course, you can also check down the other Godzilla figures down in the description. Well, mostly the Godzilla related stuff in Gundamit, which out of all the things that is coming out this year, I'm really hyped for them. And speaking of a Monsterverse collection, yeah, let's not talk about the upcoming Night Combat version for 2019, which is literally just the most laziest thing ever. It's just 2021, but literally just painted in Boston colors. And by Boston, I literally mean him literally fighting Ghidorah in Boston. And it's just 2019, but with 2021's hands and no beam. I mean, it literally is kind of worth for those who kind of missed out on that mold, but Bandai, do me a favor, just put this mold to rest and do better. Come on, we are literally, you got literally a new competitor, so if you want to literally best up your game, it's better do it now, because now they're literally doing better stuff. So yeah, be better, as creators usually say. But yeah, I wouldn't say there are some kind of perfection of this figure. I still wish there were kind of a cut in the middle for the the double ball joint system for the neck, since Hiya Toys Rodan had it. And I wish there was a tab for the beam, or literally it comes with a beam stand for the beam, since with my experience with NECA, beams, where you don't have stands for these beams, they will drag this figure down. And yeah, if you have a beam laying around, I'd say go for it and literally have it literally displayed, since that would literally save your figure from literally losing over time. But overall, I still think that this figure overall is absolutely amazing. But do me a favor and buy a kind of a Tamashii base Act 4 stand for this goddamn beam effect. What, you can't spare 10 bucks for a basic stand? Fuck you. Hi, thank you all so much for watching, and as always, if you like what you see and want to see more, make sure that you leave a like, comment and subscribe. And also hit that notification bell button once you're done. And also follow me on other social media where I do other stuff. And also support me on Patreon if you have the spare. It's completely optional. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Only time will tell what I'm about to do next. I'll see you all next time.